Hey everybody, Mark here with a quick market update for you for the month of August. So end of summer. Um, so when we look at the North Okanagan, sales were actually up 21% year over year. So nice big increase over the same period last year. When we look at sales compared to the 10-year average, we've continued to see that steady growth that we've seen since basically March, April. We came in, 11% below the 10-year average. If you recall back in February, we were 7%, had worked our way up to 7% below the 10-year average. March came along, a bunch of tariffs were enacted and talks about tariffs, and we dropped to 28% below the 10-year average. And then since that time, it's been a steady increase. So in April, we were 23% below the 10-year average. In May, we were 21% below the 10-year average. June, we were minus 17%. July, we were minus 14%. And in August, we came in 11% below the 10-year average. So nice, steady rebound in the market versus that 10-year average since the start of the tariffs. What else can I tell you? As far as pricing goes, year over year, both median and average selling price in the North Okanagan fairly flat. When we look at the overall market, we continue to be in a balanced market. When we look at the Central Okanagan, they also had a nice increase year over year in sales, so they were up 14%. Where they differ, however, is versus the 10-year average. So if you recall last month, the Central Okanagan finally made a nice rebound. I think they came in 12.5% below the 10-year average, which was the first time they had been within 19% of the 10-year average since January. So it was looking like things were starting to rebound. Well, they actually came in 23% below the 10-year average for the month of August. So yeah, a bit of a setback. We'll see what the rest of the year brings out. As far as prices, again, prices are holding pretty steady in the Central Okanagan, and they continue to be in a balanced market for the second month in a row. Provincially, look at provincial sales numbers, came in 0.5% up year over year. So that's the third month in a row where we've seen positive provincial sales numbers year over year. So that's about it in a nutshell. North Okanagan's continuing to see nice steady growth versus that 10-year average. And we were up, 21% year over year as far as sales go in the month of August. That's about it. So if you're thinking of buying, thinking of selling, just want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, always happy to talk real estate. So yeah, reach out, connect with me in whatever way works for you. And yeah, until next time, peace. Bye for now.